Welcome to the channel, guys. It's your boy Selfworth from Select Vision, and I'm back again with another video. Today, guys. I'm going to be doing something completely different on my channel. I thought, we're coming towards the end of 2020, so I want to do a little review on how 2020 has been for me and what it's taught me.
2,000 years later.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Before we got interrupted by my sister. She went to get a laptop and just took me off guard, the video. But yeah, before I was talking about how 2020 has been like and what lessons I've been taught from 2020. So obviously we all know about the current situation that's going on. Actually, it came before 2020. It was November 2019, but it was just in China, and everyone thought it was a Chinese issue. It wouldn't spread outside of China, and it started spreading towards Italy first in Europe, I believe around February time, and I was actually in Barcelona at the time for a few weeks because I was actually meant to move there. I was starting the job there, and I was waiting for my NIE number. And then I found out it was spreading there badly as well, so they were starting a national lockdown in Spain as well straight after Italy. So I went back to the UK, and then everywhere there was lockdown for a few months, so I wouldn't be here talking to you guys. That's how I started off my YouTube channel as well. So in during lockdown, like May time. So I want to talk about what lessons I've learned from 2020. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned is that time doesn't wait for anyone. Think about all the people that's passing away from natural diseases, COVID, terrorist attacks, all these sort of things, hurricanes, whatever, bushfires in America and Australia. Time doesn't wait for anyone, so you got to make the most of your time. Some people, they get too comfortable in their surroundings. You know what I mean? They'll just work with their job 9 to 5 or whatever it is, and then they don't know what to do outside of their life. For me, I'm currently working right now, so after work I'm always thinking about the bigger picture in the long run, what I want to do. And that's one thing I learned around planning, especially, like keep your options open, and just try to plan your days. So I'm not the best planner in the world, but these sort of things help. And I saw this picture on Instagram that made me think as well, what to do in life if you feel stuck in life, especially with this current situation of COVID, like I mentioned. Take a step back and reflect. That's a key thing, that's a key point, because some people, when they face a situation, without reflecting on it, they just make a decision straight away, and it could possibly lead to a bad decision, if you know what I mean, and where I'm coming from. Like I said, set new goals for yourself, reevaluate your overall path, think about the bigger picture, write down your progress you've made. That's like me for this channel. I just wanted quick results, quick success. I was saying to my friend, I need this, I need that. But you have to be patient. You have to learn every single day. I was going through the academy and stuff like that. Seek advice from smarter people. That's true, because always, hang around with people, that are willing to learn and bring positive vibes to you. Because if you hang around with negative people, that was one of my biggest mistakes. Hang around with people that are negative, have a negative mindset. Otherwise, you'll become negative as well, and you will start overthinking, doubting yourself. Like, I've always been a creative person when it comes to ideas and stuff like that. But people just talk about things instead of actually doing it. And if you dream it, then you can believe it. So that's it, guys. That's one thing I want to talk about. And stay patient and trust the journey. That's one thing I learned the most, especially from one of my friends. But the amount of time he stayed patient and trust the process, because he's actually started doing YouTube like 6 or 7 years ago, and he's just recently hit 1,000 subs, 1,000 subscribers. So big shout out to Sule from Real Boys Entertainment. And yeah, like, he never gave up. Like, a lot of people would have gave up within 6 years if they didn't reach a certain amount of subscribers or targets. But that's, like I said, he does things for passion. If you do things from a passion, you will never give up, and that's an important thing. And another thing is to be honest with yourself. yeah, you definitely have to be honest with yourself, because for example, if you think that you're not doing well in life, then you got to be honest with yourself and what mistakes you've made, instead of blaming other people. Just blame yourself and then go from there. But yeah, like I want to talk about now, my biggest lessons is that don't be comfortable around your surroundings. Like some people, they're too comfortable within the UK. For me, I was actually working in Germany for 4 months. I was still registered in Germany, so I moved to Germany in August. For 4 months I've been working there for a company, and a lot of people, they wouldn't even move to a different country to work there or live there because they're not familiar with the language or the culture. Obviously it's a big shock, but if you're willing to do it, willing to learn something, I'm the type of person that's willing to do that. Since I'm into photography, into cultures, I study politics and international relations, so I'm familiar with this sort of stuff. I just love traveling, you know what I mean? So whenever I go traveling, I try not to live it as a tourist. I try living it as a local. Whenever I go to a place, I can imagine myself living there for a bit, just to explore, do my stuff. And now I'm doing YouTube as well, so it gives me an avenue of shooting videos for you guys as well. Yeah, another important thing that I've learned throughout 2020, well, I knew about it before, but I didn't deep it as much as I deeped it now. Is to always value yourself and your self-worth. Like, you always have to value yourself. Some people may think it's egotistical, but in my opinion, some people are just wasting time, investing in other people when the energy is not the same. And a lot of people are investing their time in celebrities when they don't even know you. Like, they're too busy talking about celebrities and what they do and what they do wrong, instead of thinking about themselves. Why don't you value yourself? Too many people, think about these sort of things, and there's a lot of people chasing clout as well. You gotta stay away from them, because everyone these days just love talking, and yeah, you just gotta stay away from these people, man. There's too many bad vibes and bad energy around, so you just gotta be selective with people around you. And like, I've seen a lot of signs of growth with myself. I didn't think I'd probably start a YouTube channel before. I didn't think I was a creative person, but now, I've started doing creative things like YouTube, photography and stuff. Like, I want to learn more as an individual. So as an individual, you never stop learning and start developing yourself. So if you're a young person or someone that doesn't know themselves yet, keep exploring with different ideas, and you'll find something that you like or love or you're passionate about. And I just want to talk about a few signs of growth, especially. These are important, and if I could help anyone, then this is the point of me and my channel, to help people as well. Not only doing different types of videos like reaction photography, I just want to connect with an audience, a global audience. And the first thing that I believe is interesting is that you should stop attacking people on your own insecurities. That's important, Why attack other people when you're insecure about yourself? You stop arguing for the sake of being right. That's true. That's another important thing, because in the past I'll just argue with anyone, like, if I don't believe in their perspective. You gotta be open and willing to listen to what other people say, even if you don't think it's right or it doesn't impact your life. You just gotta listen and guide someone there. You stop giving your opinions and everything. That's true. You gotta be selective. Certain people don't want to hear your opinion sometimes. It is what it is. You stop living for your mind. You stop trying to impress. That's another thing. A lot of people nowadays, they're just trying to impress by social media, and you'll get nowhere. Think about all the people that are just comparing themselves or competing with themselves, with other people. Why? What's the point? What are you going to get out of it? It's going to lead to depression and anxiety. So what's the point? That's an important thing, especially in 2020. That's a massive issue, and a lot of people are just anxious about themselves and what other people think about them, like their looks and stuff like that. Think about how much people spend on them, like clothes, like designer clothes instead of investing in themselves. It's peak out here, man. It's peak out here, but what can you do? And another thing is that what I want to say, especially within work, sometimes, you know, if you get treated unfairly or you hear a lot of harassment going on at work, a lot of people are too stubborn, you know, they don't want to leave the company. And if your mental health is affected, then why would you stay in a company that doesn't want to invest in you? It doesn't make sense. You know, people are just too comfortable, they're scared to take risks, and they don't want to be a risk taker. But that's it, guys. I can talk about this all day. So if you guys want to see any more videos like this, then just comment down below. And if I manage to impact you, then, you know, change your mindset to different things, and that's all good. So this is the point of this channel, to impact people.